Hi guys, it's Barry back. I'm doing a short unboxing video, and this is the McAllister MDPP 500S. It's a 9 gear 50mm max pellet drill. There's not really much to say about it. Anyway, it was bought from B&Q, and I think I'll just get straight down to the nitty gritty and we'll get it opened up for you. This is going to be one of the new additions to the shack. Since I've been working on the 3D printers and stuff, I've found that some of the stuff I've needed to do has involved drilling holes in metal and stuff like that, and I've snapped quite a few drill bits because I've just been holding drills at wrong angles and putting the wrong pressure on. But there's your plate. These are the arms for moving it. There should be 3 in total. I can only see 2 at the moment. There's number 3. A little bit like screwdrivers. These are pressed steel rather than a cast, and they're as heavy as I thought they were going to be. This could be the chuck. There's chuck with key, 1/2 inch. Chuck guard. Lots of bolts. Right, this is the guts of the machine. This came free with it. It's a drill vise. It's a 2.5 inch one. It seems very flimsy. It's a very lightweight. I dare say I'm going to have to buy something a little bit more substantial than this, but you know, it comes in with the deal, so I'm not going to complain. It was sort of a freebie or a sweetener, as I say. I went for this drill for the simple reason it seemed to be the best value for money. I got 10% off when I purchased this online. It worked out at about £81. And I'd looked around eBay, I'd done my homework. And really, I mean, for a 500 watt drill, most of them are 350 watts or 300. I thought this will do the job for now. So this is your motor. A lot of plastic bags. You wouldn't think that something like this would need much protection because they're quite robust, but obviously they do. Cable tie. Let's try to cut it without cutting through the mains flex. That's it. Modular plug molded on, and about 2 meters of power cord. Right, I'm ready to go. So we'll start with the base. This obviously has to be fastened on. Get it lined up. Got a spacer washer and a standard washer. I was actually going to cut this part of the video out because I thought it was going to be a little bit long drawn out, but when I've actually seen how many parts is, it's quite straightforward, so we'll just go with it. As I said in earlier videos, these aren't really reviews, they're more of an unboxing, but if I see something I don't like, or I see something that I do like, I will mention it. This was all coated in a protective layer of oil, which is good for the unit to, when it's for storage. But once you get out of the box, it's just horrible. It just gets everywhere. Right, that's nearly done. I'll just give these a few more turns. That's it. So that's the base fastened on there now. Next bit, it's the work stand area. It's got a set of degrees, so you can obviously set this part to different angles. And this will fit on here for when you're actually working on things as well. Right, this is the heavy bit. That's it. So it drops into place. 2 Allen keys come with this. There's a Allen key bolt here. I don't know if there's one on the other side. No, there isn't. So it must just be the one grub screw that holds everything in place. It's quite an impressive size as well. And I've seen a few of these types of drill, and they've been nice to look at. You know, they've just been smallish though. This seems a little bit more workshop style. I may need to go around all these nuts and bolts and give them a final tightening. That should do for now. So there you go. Just let you get that into video there. I think it's going to be the 3 arms now. We'll turn this around so you can see what's going on. They look like screwdrivers. I don't know if I can get away with the colours. Sky blue and white. A lot of the drills I've seen have either been black or red. That's it. So that's the 3 arms in. Right. So we've got the chuck. The chuck is a 3 to 16 millimeter. Seems okay. I'm just wondering how this actually locks in place though. You know, normally these chucks have got threads on the inside, this one hasn't. So I'm just wondering, sometimes they're fastened in from underneath as well. This just seems to be a stub, so I think I might have to take this chuck apart to fasten it on. I'll need to look into that. Possibly refer to the manual. 4 bolts. That must be to fasten this down onto this bed here. Right, I'll just check the manual out and remove the safety guard. Right, referring to the manual, it says the chuck has been supplied with a Morse taper stub shaft fitted into the spindle. So basically what it does is you just press it in it says there's a protective film on the chuck internal taper. Well, doesn't feel like there's anything there to me, so what you do is you fit the chuck and then press it down. It does seem to bend somewhat. Right, that should be the chuck pressed into place there now. I can't actually take the chuck off. It seems to be pressed on there. And I think there's only one more thing really to do. We'll try drilling it and see if we can get a hole cut in a piece of wood. And that should do it for now. So, one drill bit. That's beautifully opened. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Right, so there's the drill in. Always tighten the chuck at all three points. Right, so we'll apply some power. This is going to be the moment of truth. Before I actually switch the power on, I'll just show you the gearage inside. Right, so what we have here is 3 spindles, and altogether there's 9 configurations. I'm just going to leave them as is. Seem quite slack, these belts, but I would have presumed that's how it's supposed to be set up. It's got a little sensor here, so you can't switch the drill on while the lid's open, which is a good safety aspect. I wonder how many of those drills out there from places like China have been sold without safety switches and stuff like that. They may all just come standard these days. Right, that looks okay. So I'll lift that up to about there. Power on. Well, as you can see, I made light work of that one. So there you have it. That's the McAllister 500 watt drill press, the MDPP 500S. Bit of a mouthful. So it looks quite good for what I've paid. May it serve me well in the shack.